Reacher Season 2 sees Alan Ritchson surpass his physical limits to match Lee Child's Jack Reacher in screen adaptations. The art of transforming a character from literature to film requires a scrupulous focus on detail. This is especially true for characters from popular novels, where expectations run high among fans. The portrayal of Jack Reacher by Alan Ritchson in the Reacher series on Amazon Prime exemplifies this perfectly. As the series gears up for its second season, Ritchson's physical transformation to more closely embody the character as described in Lee Child's novels is noteworthy. The debut season of Reacher was met with acclaim, in no small part due to Ritchson's robust portrayal of the former military police officer. As the series progresses into its second season, Ritchson has taken his physical preparation to new heights. The transformation goes beyond the surface, showcasing a profound commitment to the character. Ritchson's regimen for embodying Reacher involves a high-calorie diet and intense workouts, a significant commitment that goes beyond the screen to bring authenticity to the character as per Screen Rant. The anticipation for Reacher Season 2, set to release on December 15, is palpable. This season promises new developments and shifts in narrative, moving away from California and towards Las Vegas, as per the storyline in Child's 11th book, Bad Luck and Trouble. Notably, the season will see the return of fan favorites like Frances Neagley, played by Maria Sten, and introduce new dynamics, as some characters from the first season will not be returning. Ritchson's efforts to align with the physicality of Jack Reacher have been remarkable. His commitment was visibly demonstrated in a social media post where he revealed reaching a weight of 240 pounds, a significant increase from his weight in the first season. This transformation began during the pandemic, where Ritchson converted a dining space into a gym to maintain his fitness routine. His interviews with Men's Health and Men's Journal shed light on the challenges and discipline involved in achieving the desired physique, including an increased caloric intake and focused muscle-building workouts. In the next season of the Prime Video series, Alan Ritchson's depiction of Jack Reacher embodies the hard work and dedication needed to faithfully recreate a favorite literary figure in a visual medium. His dramatic physical alteration, paired with his acting acumen, guarantees a performance that remains true to the source while being fascinating for the viewers. The premiere of Reacher Season 2 is a much-anticipated event, promising to bring new depths to the character and enthrall viewers with its adherence to Lee Child's vision. When it was announced that Alan Ritchson would be stepping into the enormous shoes of Jack Reacher, fans of Lee Child's beloved literary character were both intrigued and skeptical. Reacher is a force of nature in the books, standing at 6'5" and weighing in at over 250 pounds of pure muscle. He's a one-man wrecking crew. This iconic presence has captivated readers for decades, not only with his hulking physique, but also with his razor-sharp intellect, tactical expertise, and relentless pursuit of justice. For Ritchson, taking on such a role meant more than just learning his lines. It meant transforming his body and mind into the ultimate manifestation of Child's creation. As fans eagerly await the premiere of Season 2, it's clear that Ritchson has not only embodied the character, but has surpassed the physical limits of what many thought possible for the role. This season promises to push Reacher and Ritchson to new extremes, both physically and mentally. The burden of portraying Reacher to understand the gravity of what Alan Ritchson has accomplished in Season 2, one must first appreciate the daunting task of portraying Jack Reacher. Lee Child's character is described as an imposing figure, a former military police major who can overpower nearly any opponent with sheer strength and combat skills. His size is often a plot device, as Reacher uses his intimidating frame to win fights before they even begin. He's the kind of man who can walk into a room and command attention without saying a word. For Ritchson, this meant adhering to a rigorous training regimen that would allow him to convincingly portray Reacher's incredible physicality. In an interview before Season 1, he described the pressure to meet fans' expectations. Reacher's not just big, he's a weapon. Every movement is calculated, every fight is brutal and precise. I needed to be that person on screen. His commitment was undeniable, but by Season 2, the challenge had intensified. Ritchson had to go even further, pushing himself to become a version of Reacher that would not only satisfy the book readers, but exceed their expectations. While his size and strength were already impressive in Season 1, the the second season has upped the ante in every respect. A grueling transformation, the physical demands of Season 2 weren't just about maintaining muscle mass, they required a total transformation of endurance, agility, and mental resilience. Ritchson's workout regimen was taken to new heights. His trainers designed an intense program that focused not just on bulking up, but also on enhancing speed, explosiveness, and stamina. This reflected Reacher's ability to fight for extended periods without tiring, and to take on multiple attackers at once. Ritchson would spend hours each day working on strength training, combat choreography, and recovery to ensure his body could handle the punishment of filming. Season 2 also introduced a new level of complexity to Reacher's character. In this season, Reacher faces more strategic challenges, which require him to be not just physically dominant, but also tactically brilliant. Ritchson had to train his mind as rigorously as his body, learning intricate fight sequences that combine various martial arts disciplines, from Krav Maga to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is a true testament to Reacher's character, a man who is as dangerous with his mind as he is with his fists. Ritchson's dedication extended to his diet as well. Consuming thousands of calories a day to maintain muscle mass, he followed a strict plan that fueled his high-octane workouts and kept him in peak condition. The physical toll was immense, and there were times when he admitted to feeling utterly exhausted. Yet, like Reacher himself, Ritchson refused to back down. The evolution of Reacher's combat style. One of the standout aspects of Season 2 is the evolution of Reacher's combat style. While Season 1 showcased Reacher as a brawler with brute force, Season 2 delves deeper into his strategic mind, showing how he adapts his fighting style to different opponents. This means that Ritchson had to learn new techniques to keep up with the demands of more elaborate fight choreography. In interviews, Ritchson has spoken about the intricate fight scenes in Season 2, where Reacher takes on more sophisticated adversaries who require precision and tactical maneuvering. This season, it's not just about throwing punches. Reacher has to outthink his opponents in the middle of a fight, Ritchson explained. He uses their weaknesses against them, whether it's in close quarters combat or in a long-range battle. The fights in Season 2 are more brutal and complex, and Ritchson's performance reflects the intensity of these sequences. The choreography includes longer takes, more dynamic camera movements, and a broader range of weapons. Reacher's ability to adapt and improvise in real time is brought to life on screen as Ritchson expertly navigates these high-stakes encounters. Pushing beyond the physical limits, while much of the buzz surrounding Season 2 centers on Ritchson's physical transformation, it's important not to overlook the emotional depth he brings to Reacher. Season 2 explores Reacher's vulnerabilities in ways the first season didn't. We see more of his internal struggles, his sense of isolation, his burden of always being the outsider, and his relentless drive for justice. Ritchson brings a raw intensity to these moments, showing that Reacher isn't just a machine, he's a man with a code of ethics that often puts him in impossible situations. His physicality may be what drives much of the action, but it's his emotional core that gives the character depth. Ritchson had to balance the brute force of Reacher with moments of quiet introspection, and it's this duality that makes his portrayal so compelling. Setting a new standard for action heroes with Season 2 of Reacher, Alan Ritchson has set a new standard for action heroes.